Startup Mentorship Up, and today I was going to talk about going from idea to funding. So let's make it quick. First of all, if you're going to start up with your business, you need to have like a memorable name. Try to make it less complicated. And then why is a memorable name actually so easy, simple, less complicated, so important? Because you don't want your investors to be saying, so what exactly do your business do, when you tell them the name of your business. Another key thing is conducting a thorough industry analysis. When you do a thorough industry analysis, once you have an amazing name, straight to the point, no complication name, no spelling problem. When you conduct your industry analysis, in a sense, it helps you to when you approach investors, it helps you to be more precise about what you want. It helps you to document your demand and supply, and also the future profitability of your business, because investors don't they want as much assurance that if they invest in your business, they want to know that you have done your own work so much that if they invest in your business, they're not just going to train money away and all of that. Another key point is check for statistics and research available online. Please don't forget to look at historical data. When you're starting off, you want to see what has been done, find out who your typical customer is, their age, gender, jobs, hobby. I spoke about the buyer persona and how you can tailor it, to your product, to sell your product to make profit. All of those details are actually very important. And then with the competitors analysis, you're not just looking at the industries, you're also looking at the customers, the main reason for their success, the competitors' scores, the metrics in which they're using, and actually using all of this information to actually benchmark your own personal product or your own personal. You also want to find out how long your competitors have been in the business. There's some businesses that they're like generational business, like their great grandfathers started it and they're running on with the baton. If you don't know about all this history, it's going to be very hard for you to compete with this industry. Another important key factor is the metrics of your industry. Creating a metrics grid actually lets you accurately weigh the most important metrics in your industries. This include information about the competition, their weak spot, how they've gotten funded in the past. Another thing is people used to ignore is business plan. I know a solid, reliable business plan is a map that also helps you plan your funding. So when you're going to meet investors, you want to see that. I've seen a lot of people do this mistake. You have a business plan. There's no break-even analysis. There's no way that the investor is going to know what year they're going to get their money back. If you don't include all of this into your business plan, then they're going to be calling you every month to say, where's my money? When are you going to pay me back? And you don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that you have with your business plan and your financials. Don't ignore your financials. You need to know your financial statements. You need to know what you're spending as operation costs, and how much you're paying as interest, and what is left for you as profit. If you don't have this in your business plan, you're just going to have a confused startup or a confused business, which is actually not good. Yes, that's not good. It doesn't show that you've done your thorough assignment. So they want to know that, okay, if I put my money here, this is how it's going to work. Like I said, this information, this document, actually it's not outdated. You want to mention in the budget, you want to mention how much you need for, and then I've seen at every startup pitch, the investors are always asking at the end of the pitch, like, okay, how much do you need? And people are like, well, we'll need you have to be precise, and then okay, guys, investors, I need $50,000 and I'm going to give you X amount of my equity, of the equity of my business. And then also for your presentation, once you have your ideas together, you have your minimum viable product, you have each person, you have customers. You need to know, when you're doing your presentation, you have to be very precise. Please, this presentation itself, it's where the real decisions will be made, because it's vital when it is done right, because it showcases your product, your services. It shares important decision making details, and how your team is actually who comprises of your team. If you have industry expert, a tech expert, or an operations expert, it's like a springboard for you to help launch your startup and convince the investors that yes, you are the real deal. Aside that, you don't want to be rambling and then going back and forth. And then please try as much as possible to use less word, less bullet point. If you have quality pictures, look for quality pictures. Let a professional put all of your investment deck for you. It might be the only thing you have. And then don't make it too long. 10-15 minutes max. Don't put unnecessary details inside. And then if you have your product, you need to know how much you're selling it, how many you're going to sell to make their money back, and what's the population of your target market. You also need to put all of that into your documentation. Investors are actually not the only places where you can find funding. You can check for crowdsourcing platform, you can check for crowdfunding, and then different other platforms where you can. Another thing is a mentor. A mentor actually helps you to have like a reflection of where your business wants to be, and they work one-on-one with you. And then that's why the startup mentorship hub is actually there, which actually helps you to do a projection, if you need help with your presentation and all of that. Lastly, network. If you sit down, nobody's going to add anything to you if you don't network. You need to go out, you need to be proactive about your business. You need to attend local startup event, attend local funding events. You never know where your investors is looking. So here's a recap of all things I've talked about in this video. First of all, let your business name be simple. 2, create a simple a thorough industry analysis. Research your business, make sure that you know what you're doing, and then consider the metrics of your business. Create an iconic business plan. Yes, iconic. Find investors, and then go out. And I hope that when you get rejected, know that it's not the end of the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on startups business. Until next time.